Hello everybody, how is it going? So today we're in the Copium zone playing some red-green law in EB01. You get like two new cards that like work well with the deck. Honestly, I think the one cost shambles is kind of copium. I feel like it can get really bricky, but in some scenarios it does feel really good. Like it's just a fun card, it's cool. But I feel like you don't really need to play it. Cavendish, on the other hand, is a very strong card, so there is that. It does work very well with the deck. But yeah, Shambles is just kind of for fun. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind on it. I feel like early game though, I only want 1-drops, and when Shambles takes up a slot in my hand, it upsets me. Outside of that, we're against a black-yellow Luffy. This is EB01 format. It's not OP07, so yeah. Also, we're playing the 1/9 Zoro. It makes some sense. You do have a lot of defense in this deck, and sometimes if you just stick that down, it just ends up winning the game. Also, on turns when you have Cavendish, you can like play Zoro, attack with Cavendish, you restand 2 Dawn, and then you'll have 3 Dawn to work with if you're on 10. If you're on exactly 9, you'll still be able to leader effect. So those turns are kind of nuts. If you can set that up, it's really, really good. And here we go. We're in Brick City with all the shambles. I have 3. It's okay. We're just going to attack for 5. Play the Zoro, and hopefully we find a 1 cost off of our top deck and our life. If not, I mean, we can kind of make it work. We'll see, though. We'll see. One thing I will say is Shambles, like, activating on trigger is pretty cool. Because, like, if you have a little blocker in hand, you can bounce into it, which is a funny interaction. So you can kind of, like, sack people off of life. You can also just grab back, like, a 2k counter if you played no Tama and weren't already able to bounce it back. Because you needed to bounce back other things, so yeah, I don't know. But the card is cool. It's definitely cool. I feel like in this list I'm playing too many events, honestly. Not enough 1-drops, so there's that. I'll throw it up. I think I just jacked this off of One Piece top decks, because I was like, what, like, do you even play the Shambles? I'm like, sure, I'll try the Shambles. I think in a more, like, I don't even know. I think in a more competitive list, you probably won't play the Shambles, or maybe you just play 1 or 2 copies of it. But yeah, for now we're playing it. Also, yeah, we didn't find any 1-drops, which is unfortunate. We're just gonna hard play Law, take back Nami, grab the Nami. He's not really attacking anything, and I kind of don't want to tap my Zoro. I might end up doing it. We'll see. I find a chopper off of the dude, the Nami, and we don't attack at all. Yeah, I guess just he kind of defended like his life a couple times, and then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna leave him at life until I have kind of my board going. So I'm fine with going to 1, honestly. I do have 2 Radical Beams in hand. I have, obviously, Chopper on board. I have Blocker Law. I have another Chopper in hand. So we'll have a good amount of defense for a while. And we can kind of wait to build up our board a bit more before, putting them down to 1 or 0 life. He just hard plays a 5-drop Luffy. I do remember he was playing this, like, a little bit weirdly, honestly. But it's all good. I go down to 1 life. I'll just use Radical Beam, because next turn I might not leave up 1. My 4th Shamble, so we found them all. Yes, they're really good with, like, if you have Bonnie and Nami, but I don't have a Bonnie right now. So, yeah, that's just where we're at. Imagine we had a Cavendish on field, though. It'd be pretty good, because we're on 9, right? 3. Counting my Dawn is hard. Maybe we're not at 9. I don't know, what's he at? He's at 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, we're only at 8. Okay. But imagine if we were on 9 and had a Cavendish. Be able to play Zoro, attack with the Cavendish, feel good. Also, just hard play Cavendish. Cavendish has a lot of cool interactions, because you could, like, basically kind of complete your board with him, and then restand 2, and then leader effect. Just kind of, I guess, adds a different curve to the game. We're going to harass him, though, with 5s. Hoping he'll take, assuming he'll take, because honestly, he doesn't have many cards in hand for being at 1 life, or he was at 3 a second ago, but you know what I mean. We're probably just going to end up restanding, our Zoro. Maybe we'll swing with Blocker Law. We probably will, because we're going to play it on another chopper. So yeah, we're feeling pretty comfortable. I don't really think Black Yellow Luffy has a good answer to the little blockers, because I don't think they play like Amaru or anything like that. So we're kind of chilling. I think I'm trying to figure out if there's any value from Shambles here. I don't think there is. We're just going to go 7 with our blocker law. He will take, we'll leader effect, take back our Nami, play out restand law. We could leave it up, but yeah, just attack with it. We put him to 0, so this will probably just rip 2 cards. He should have a 2k counter, hopefully. If not, it rips 3 cards, and we're feeling good. It does have a 2k counter. I guess next turn, if he has the Gecko set up, it could be good. I mean, this is definitely like Luffy's like kind of strongest point in the game, but he's pretty low in hand size. I think he does have some of the 2-drops engrave. So, oh, never mind. He's not on Tendon. He cannot do the Gecko combo. So I guess he's just gonna have to hard play 2-drops if he has them. Hopefully he does. Looks like he has 2 Sabos. All right. Or he's just gonna use the 1 Sabo and pop something. I mean, if he's trying to live, I guess you probably want to do it the other way around. But if he I guess he's kind of forced into just trying to go for game. So probably pops a chopper and just tries to bully me down. Quite honestly, I don't have much counter. I have what, a 2k, a 1k, and a radical beam, which could be enough. But he actually just pops the law. So I'm pretty sure we just secured winning this game, because I still have 2 blockers. So we should just be chilling. Goes 2 Dawn on Luffy, rest of the Dawn on leader. Kind of weird that he committed like before attacking. Probably just kind of want to not do that. But yeah, we'll just take the 7, block the other ones, and we'll just slap all our Dawn on our restand law and just go for game. Sounds like a plan. This is the real hardest part of the sim, is clicking on all of your Dawn without misclicking. I think I did pretty good there, honestly. We'll just go, yeah, 16, and we'll end up taking that. Doesn't go for the rematch. And next up, it's just 2 games against Reiju. I recorded for like about an hour, but I feel like I didn't run into any like real matchups outside of like Reiju. I think there was like 1 Katakuri, but like Law usually just does pretty good in the Katakuri. It's like the one matchup you can kind of take, like, yeah, you'll probably always do decent into Katakuri. To be fair though, like, it's definitely gotten better for Katakuri with, you know, the crazy amount of support. I feel like they get every set. Why doesn't Red Green Law have a support every set? I don't know. Back to the game though. He's looking pretty solid. Has a good start in stage, and then Reiju's on his following turn. Looking good. Just attacks me for 5. Obviously, I'm gonna take. Honestly, both our decks are kind of like aggro decks, but I do feel that Law does kind of do it better. Obviously, they have, I think, better card economy. Not that Law has bad card economy, but you know, just how Reiju works. You kind of, most of the time, don't even play a card from hand. You can draw a 3 with, you know, your 2-drop Reiju. If you get low, all that stuff. We're gonna hope he doesn't hit me with the blue guy, Niji, because that would be bad. I think that's kind of probably their best card in this matchup. The 7k or Ichiji is also pretty solid. You know, just bringing down something, and I probably just have to let it go. But he just goes 7/7. Must not have the 4-drop. I do think he has a 7-drop. I think we saw he searched that, but yep. We're gonna do some normal Law things and just harass things with Otama. And this turn is pretty cool because I'm able to Cavendish, play Otama. It doesn't let me swing with my Nami, which unlucky, I guess, but it's alright. We get to play down 2 5-drops, you know, which is just a very strong turn, honestly. I'm surprised he's wasting any cards on this at all, but I mean, alright, fair enough. We do end up taking it out. It would have been, even if he defended that, there would have been another swing, so yep. Still just gonna go 5 at life because he doesn't really have much of a board to fight back on me right now. Plus I have a chump blocker. So yeah, we're looking solid. He finds another Reiju. I'm not sure which one because I just didn't bother hovering over it. Let's go. It was a little one. But yeah, he goes 4-drop Ichiji and then plays the 2-drop Reiju to put him in range of drawing 3. And then does the draw 3 thing and then plays down an Ichiji. Will probably bring down my Zoro. I don't think it really matters what he brings down here because like I'll probably just defend it by blocking with Law, and then if I need to protect my Law, I'll just block with Chopper. So yeah, I'm surprised even like, I mean, I guess it'll get a 2k out of my hand. Like if he swings at Zoro, he just gets the Chopper. I guess he valued the 2k more. Fair enough. We're out of stuff to bounce into, which is very annoying. So I guess, oh well. We could do like some shenanigans by taking back like Cavendish and then playing the Nami. I don't know how good that is, but we shambles back the Nami, don't play anything, whiff off the Nami, illest combo. I think we just went minus for fun. We find a Zoro off the second Nami, and yeah, I don't know. Spot's not looking too hot. Yeah, playing this Otama just feels bad. Just not having a green card at the current moment really sucks. We're gonna Otama bring down the Ichiji. He's gonna counter. We're just gonna, yeah, just harass it. Go 7 at it. He'll counter again. Alright, cool. We'll go 7 at it. He lets it go. Very good. I mean, I am gonna leave up Radical Beam because, I don't know, felt correct. Did I even leader effect this turn? I guess I could have taken back my Cavendish. It's not the absolute worst, but we didn't do it. I feel like, well, it's probably worth doing that, just so I have a play the following turn. But it's kind of mid. It's just mid. We're just gonna hope he attacks my life this turn, so I can hopefully find something to do next turn. If not, I don't know. We're just gonna probably just pressure his life as much as we can because we're pretty much just out of gas this game. He's just gonna go 5 at life. Yeah, I'll take it. Not too worried about dying. He only has 6 Dawn, so yeah. Gonna cheat out big Ichiji, draw a card, bring down my Cavendish. This is pretty easy to defend. We'll just Radical Beam and then use the Chopper block. He doesn't have enough Dawn to play down the Niji, so yep, we'll just keep the Cavendish around because we can. It's not that hard to defend. Once again, nothing great to bounce into. We're just gonna, I guess we can just have a ton of attacks by bouncing into Zoro and stuff. We're just gonna take back Otama. Oh, okay, I'm gonna play. I'm still respecting board, alright, fair enough. Is that even good? I don't know how good that is. I feel like low-key we just go for face. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I imagine he'll let this go, and we'll probably still get a swing or 2 at life. Probably just 1. Oh, no, he lets it go on the second swing. Feels good. We'll go 7. Okay, at the Reiju. I'm respecting board. I'm kind of surprised. I don't remember. I mean, we're committed, right? We're committed. He's pretty low in hand size. He'll probably just end up drawing 3 next turn, and it won't matter. Okay, we're gonna swing with the Law. Do it. I should do it, honestly. I have to put some amount of pressure on him. Right? Like, okay, I guess we're scared. We're fearful. I don't think we should have been, because what? He could go like 7, 8, and I can like probably I can get out of 7 guaranteed. So yeah, I shouldn't have been that scared, but I was. He's gonna Reiju, draw 3. Yeah, we're just kind of back in the same spot, but I guess if he doesn't have a 4-drop this turn, he doesn't really have the ability to fight back on my board at all, which is pretty good. And then we can take this turn to just attack life. I guess it's alright. Okay. Plays down the 3-drop. We'll probably bounce one of my Zoros, I guess. Honestly, like, there's not a lot of great targets on my board. Nope, pops the Otama. Alright, no more Otama abuse, fair enough. We might as well defend this, you know, like whatever. It's an easy defend. We're gonna find a green card. No, we're not. Okay. So I guess we're just hitting him a bunch. Sounds like a plan. We're gonna harass for a bunch of 6s, because he did use a lot of 2Ks earlier on. He probably still has probably like 2 or 3, but we'll hope it's just 2. And then the rest of our 6Ks will get some value. I should play the Zoro first. Okay. Or the Dawn. I guess we can bounce into Zoro, which maybe eventually we'll do. We probably should have done it a while ago, but we never did. He takes a 6. Alright, it's looking good. We're probably just going to go for game. We'll go 8 with Law, because I'm going to assume he's out of 2Ks. Yep. Gets a Germa 6/6 trigger. Alright, we'll just go the rest on leader. I don't think it's worth leader affecting for the Zoro. Just go 11, and we should have it. Yep, we end up getting it. And we do rematch. Says GG, well played, thank you. I love when people are nice on the sim. I'm not gonna lie, if you ever play me on the sim, I usually just like quit out very fast, whether, you know, either way. I do usually go for a rematch, but if I don't say GG, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm just trying to get in as many games as possible while I'm playing. But it's always GG. Even if I'm upset, it's still GG. But yeah, he starts with stage again and the search, so he's looking solid. Our start is looking probably better than last game. We do have 1 drops and we have 2 Namis, so that's always looking good. Counters out of the 5. We'll play down and oh no, we just play Zoro. But yeah, I like that. I like that. As long as we find another 1 drop, we should be fine. The only real punish is getting like Niji'd here. But Niji's kind of good regardless, because popping my Nami or bouncing a Zoro does hurt, you know, just building up my board. But we're safe. He just is going to Reiju, draw 3. We'll probably cycle with stage and then hit me for 7. Sounds like a plan. Give me a card. We find a Robin, so we do have leader effect set up this turn, which is nice. We don't have the best target. I mean, we have Restand Law, which is completely fine, but obviously we want Blocker Law. Kind of literally do the same thing at this point, except Blocker Law is just a blocker. Yeah, we'll go 5/5, takes 1, counters out the other. We'll play Nami. Yeah, I kind of like the Chopper just because we don't have to play down the Robin. Robin doesn't really get like value in this matchup, but like sometimes randomly you can just go like Otama, Robin. So I mean, it's like okay. It's not like against Sakazuki that you can pop like Rebecca's or like Gecko, stuff like that. But he's gonna stage, cycle out a big Ichiji, finds a small Ichiji, I think. Oh no, finds another big one. Okay, so we're probably chilling, unless he already has the 4 drop. So that's good. Yep, no 7 drop. So he's just gonna go 7. We'll take that. Like, the trigger isn't very impactful here, but I mean, I guess we can take back a Nami. It's not the worst. Okay, I don't end up doing it. I don't hate taking back the Nami there. It's like not too bad. We're gonna use a Chopper just cause. I guess I want to play something. I don't even know. I don't think we could have honestly went to 1, but I guess why risk it, right? We're just gonna go 5 with Zoro. Nothing too great to bounce into. We might end up just bouncing Restand Law for the Luffy. It doesn't sound the absolute worst, honestly. We're just gonna kind of swing with everything, because why not? And I think he has countered everything. We're gonna play down the Nami. Find, yeah, probably Radical Beam is decent. Our board's pretty much set up. We're gonna go 6 with the restand. We'll counter. We're gonna leader effect. Yep, take back the restand, play the Luffy. I guess that, you know, doing that gives our restand Law like a better target than our Zoro, so I guess that is nice. He's gonna cycle out his other 7 drop. Find. I'm gonna assume that's the small Niji. I should like learn their codes, or I should just bother hovering over it, but I never do. He found a 4 drop Ichiji. That is good. Whatever he reduces here is probably just gone, because he has 3 attacks at it, and I only have the 1 chopper. Also, I have very little counter in hand. Looking at my hand, once again, I just have like a ton of shambles. Have I seen a Bonnie in any of these games? I don't think I have. The card would look better if I had a Bonnie, I promise, but I don't think I've had one. We're gonna hope he ignores my Zoro. If he doesn't, I'll probably just save it because I have the beam up. Why not? Yep, it goes 7/7 at the Zoro. We'll block 1 and beam out of the other. Not bad. Hey, we found a blocker law. Not bad. So, how do we want to do this? Definitely gonna play the Dawn. Find an Otama. Okay, we'll just use that Otama on the Ichiji. Why not? We'll go 5 Zoro. I imagine he'll probably let it go because we'll have a Nami swing, a leader swing, and then leader effect into another Zoro swing. He might not let it go. We might want to just go like a bigger number at it. We're gonna leader effect, take back Otama, play blocker law, bounce Zoro, replay Zoro, and I kind of have a choice of either going just big with Zoro and clearing this, or going 6 with Zoro, 5 with Nami. And I take that route, which might not be correct. I feel like, especially against Reiju, like they can kind of refill their hand pretty easily. So I probably should have just went like 9 with Zoro and just called it. But we did rip a whole bunch of cards, so I mean, that's cool. I don't know. He's gonna go 5 at life. Yeah, he's on 8 down, right? So he can definitely judge. So I'm just gonna take this because I'm probably, if he judges, I'm kind of just forced to go for game, right? So my life is kind of whatever. We know we'll have to deal with 1 more 7k. If we block now, we risk losing the law. We probably don't want to do that. We'll just counter out of the other 7k. We do have, 2k, 1k. So we should be fine. He plays down Judge, trashes his hand, brings back the gang. He draws 1 off leader, cycles it with the stage, picks up an Ichiji. So we know that's a 1k counter. Draws 2 after bouncing into Reiju, or bouncing, trashing, whatever. Plays down the Niji. It's probably going to bounce the Zoro or pop the Dawn. Either one is like okay. Ends up bouncing the Zoro. Fair enough. That's like kind of, it gets rid of one of our real attackers. Yeah, he does have rush. Like I can just play him back down, but I understand. He goes 7 at life. We're just going to counter this. Going to use the Cavendish because, we really want to hold our restand law for this turn because we need to go for game. There's no amount. There is an amount of defense that we could not go for game, but my hand is like a 1k counter and a 2k counter. So we go 6 at leader. He drops 2 1ks. We're looking good, so that means we have another just free 6k here. End up just taking it with the Dadan. He will take that. Then we'll go 7 with Law, because unless he drew a 2k off life, again, it's just another take. We'll play Brook, give Law our other 2 Dawn, use leader, bounce into restand, give him more Dawn, attack big, and that should just be game. Yep. Alright, that is the video. These matchups are honestly pretty playable for Red Green Law. I didn't really bump into any Gecko or Sokka. The deck looks a lot worse when you play against those decks. I'm not too confident in how it does in the red purple. I imagine it like does okay. Like it's probably still red purple Law favored. Speaking of that deck, I want to play more of that deck because that's kind of what I plan to play for EB01. I do want to play a little bit of Red Green Law. I don't know. I haven't been to locals in a minute, and I think if I do go to locals before EB01, I'll probably just end up playing Red Green Law just for fun, and I'll hopefully record some of that. We'll see. I think I'm just yapping at this point, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I threw up the deck list. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.